one create a trust?
Yeah, so people ask me that all the time. Anyone can, the threshold for probate is I think like 188,000 now, something like that. And so if your assets are more than 188,000, you definitely want a trust. If you have less than that, you could get away with a will because that amount doesn't have to be probated. So you could do the will, but if you have minor children, you want to have a trust, even if you don't have a lot of assets, because even though you're, say, at 150,000, say the only investment you have is like 150,000 in a brokerage account, you want to name the trust, because what happens is that the person named becomes the owner of it. So if you name like, I'm going to name my mom to manage the money for my daughter, my mom can take that, not that she would, but my mom could take that money and run off with it and be like, I don't know your kid anything. My name's on here as the beneficiary. Right. I'm the owner of it. And so if you have minors, regardless of the amount, I say create a trust. If you are, and if your assets are over 188,000, and if you have real estate, create a trust.
Right.
So those are kind of like the three things. However, if you have no assets yet, right, or you're like just starting out and you're building up your net worth and your wealth, I say create a trust, because as you build it, you just add it to the trust and the container already exists. It may be empty, but you can always add as you build.
Just keep on updating. Yeah.
And you just need to update as long as you're taking those assets in title, naming the trust as the beneficiary. It'll just become part of your trust.